Hello and welcome to Let Me Be Your Game Guide. This is a little bonus episode about a little demo games. Join us as we preview games and share our first impressions for the remainder of this episode. Let me be your demo guide. I know it. 10 pipers piping. No. Wait. Well, welcome back to the 10th day of demos.
Which is 10.
You're moving your arms. You're trying to help me out.
I'm pretending like I'm jumping.
10 leapers leaping? Lepers leap. No, wait. What? What is it?
Lords a leaping.
Lords a leaping.
Yeah, I'm not very good at pretending to jump while I'm sitting on the couch.
I'd like to say this is a bit, but I really can't think of what these are every day.
The only reason I know is because I have them written down.
I feel like at one point in my life, I probably could have sang this song or something, right?
I don't think I could ever do that.
Man.
I don't know. But
Song is for very skilled individuals.
yeah, well, welcome back. It's Rylan's demo day.
Yeah.
Hit
And
us with a demo.
I'm hitting us with an extremely special demo today.
Yay.
A demo that I'm very pleased to finally talk about.
Okay.
And the disclaimer that the developers of this game are people I know in real life. And one of which was one of my best friends.
I think I
in
know
high
what
school.
game you're talking about.
Yeah, of course. I'm talking about Musume.
Yeah.
Which is a very adorable choices definitely mattering game.
Oh, cool.
With plenty of endings and different things to happen. Musume being Japanese for like daughter or young girl. Mushroom being fungi, you know. I don't know why I didn't need to explain that, but it felt like I needed to. So in this game, you grow and take care for and live the life of your mushroom daughter.
Oh my God, I love this already.
And it's fantastic.
We've talked about this a little bit, and I'm so excited to hear about the demo.
So this is from Mortally Moonstruck Games, who develop and publish this game. That is my good friend Alita, who I really need to catch up with again soon, and Autumn, who I also know not as well. I think she went to a different school, if I remember correctly. So one of those situations. But anyways, this game did release earlier this year, June 20th, 2025. It's $14.99. You're going to get a shit ton of content for that. And basically the game starts out like this. You are a recluse, is how you're described. You live in the woods. You're kind of a hermit character. And you're very lonely. Not for romance, but like you have all these skills and knowledge about living in the woods and life, and you have nobody to impart it to. So you're looking for a kiddo.
Yeah.
This part's not relatable. I'm not looking for a kiddo, but in the
Maybe
game,
a mentee.
you want it. Yeah, mentee, right? And you come across the Witch of the Woods, who's a very prominent character in this game.
Ooh.
And she gives you 3 tasks. And every time you start this game, this is going to be the same situation. She's going to give you 3 tasks. They may not be the same tasks, but essentially at each task, and this is common throughout the game, you have a choice. And the choice comes up as different cards as far as what decisions you can make. My first choice was something to represent emotions for my daughter. I selected a deteriorating book of poetry.
Oh, that seems deep.
Yeah. Deeper than me, for sure. The second task was just the witch wanted me to do a chore for her.
Okay.
And I chose to prepare the witch a comforting meal.
Oh, that's nice.
I think other things were like maybe gardening for her, like running some errands, just some different stuff. All these choices have different things. And you're not really sure what the implication is. And that's throughout this game. You're not always sure what the implication is, but it's very interesting. The last thing, and I think this is something that you always will choose, is color. And so first I selected to go to the Stony River to find some color. And I looked in the river and I found brimstone, a yellowed alchemical wonder. And everything turned yellow as I selected that color. And I unlocked the color yellow. Because when this game starts initially, your UI, the picture that it's showing, everything is gray.
Oh.
Gray and black, like kind of grayscale. But once I unlocked yellow, now things are yellow as well. And it almost is like the game kind of has a yellow theme, but it's almost like things that are yellow and other things are still gray. So it's kind of interesting. Anyway, so the witch says that she lied to you, and she needs more than 3 tasks. She needs payment, right?
Damn
And
it.
you've got plenty of options how to pay her. You can pay some now. You can pay some later. And
she's got a nice payment plan.
Oh yeah. I said, pay her at a much later time in however she wants, in whatever way she chooses.
Seems dangerous.
And this card also had a picture of a dagger, like stabbing a cloud or something like that.
Oh no.
And I was like, yeah, let's do that. I'm not paying. Later. I'll figure it out later.
Some like Rumpelstiltskin shit.
100%. As you enter this fairy tale world, there's a lot of that stuff going on. So I named my my mushroom Musume. I named her Emma because that's what my partner told me to name her.
Oh.
And I said, isn't that kind of weird that we're partners and you said to name it after you, but she's my daughter? And she said, it's fine. So it's
Could have
fine.
been Emma Jr.
Yeah.
You never see female juniors.
It's true. Well, if you have a kid, you can have an Emma Jr., I guess.
Yeah.
You don't. You really don't.
Sorry, I just thought I'd bring that up. That's totally sidetracking us.
I think that's important to bring forth. Culturally, I think there's an opportunity there.
Yeah.
Let's
make some lady juniors.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's even the scales a little bit.
Yeah.
Down with the patriarchy of juniors. Anyways, so at this first stage of the game, you have some stats, nutrients, finances, and stamina. And this is really for you being the recluse, taking care of your mushroom daughter. And she starts as this little pot. And you can do some different things with the pot. Like, I infused the soil with blood to continue the spooky thing, that I was going on with. You can also do things like decorate the pot or like give it water, things like that.
This sounds like so much fun.
And so you're growing your daughter and you're doing these little chores. And this part is spring. And you can do like a couple there's like 3, I think, different events that happen in spring. They're random. You make choices that affect things. And then at some point it says, your daughter has changed in the night. And the pot's gone and she's grown little legs. And now she's a little mushroom character that walks around on legs. And it describes how it's really cute. She doesn't really know what's going on, but she likes to follow you around while you do your chores and try to help with them.
I'm worried about this. I'm worried.
And so you're making a bunch of choices, with your daughter, and you can do different things with her. I had an event where an old friend visited the house, an old business associate. And it sounds like you used to do crime with this person of some sort.
Oh no, we used to do crime?
Yeah, and they were like, hey, you ready to get back in the game? And I killed them in front of my daughter.
Oh my God.
And I guess blood splattered all over her. I didn't mean to do that. That's okay. So I had a very dark, traumatic beginning to all this. Okay.
We need to call
Fungal Protection Services.
I was trying to,
FPS. That's what I was doing on this guy. I think I killed him with a knife or something. Anyway, so you can do all these things. I do want to say, so that I don't forget, the writing in this game is extremely excellent. It's very whimsical and funny. I wish I could, I'm not verbose enough. Like if Brandon was here, he could probably say something that sounded good.
Yeah,
I can't English do that. Major. But look up some screenshots of the game and see what the text is. It's very good because it is a lot of it's almost like a what are those games called? Like Sucker for Love, not dating sim.
I don't know, like a life sim.
No, like a
novel.
It's almost like a visual novel.
Visual novel.
With
there we go.
with so many choices throughout.
Yeah.
That's going to change kind of what's going on. So eventually, my daughter Emma grows up into a common yellow chanterelle.
Oh.
And she's a woman now.
Wow.
And the perspective shifts because Emma is leaving the house. She's going to set off on her own.
Oh, and do you play as...
And so now I'm playing as Emma, going through her life and her adventure. And now it is summer. And I don't have those other stats before. Now my stats, that was the recluse's stats. Now you have Emma's stats as the mushroom. I have dampness, mycelium, robustness, potency, and humanity.
Wow.
These are all stats. And similar to Reigns, which you played earlier this year, different choices you make may affect these stats, but it's not as big of a deal as it was in those games.
Ugh, don't compare any
Okay,
game to
I'm
Reigns.
so sorry.
Ugh.
I'm so sorry, Morley Moonstruck games. I did all sorts of things. I made friends by swimming with villagers. My reputation went up. There's some different things that you have. Like I have a card called Soma that can appear randomly into different events. And it's basically allows me to like use a piece of myself as food, either for myself or for others, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't really interested in feeding people with my body. So I didn't do that. I also had like a wealth token that I could apply to some cards to increase the rate of that. Like if it involves money, or I think sometimes also some events made you roll a dice. And so you could see how well you did, like if you pass or fail them.
Yeah.
At this stage, it's kind of unclear to me, but I think with more repetition, I think some of the murkiness in the mechanics will be more predictable. And I think that's the point of this game. Because while I, again, interlude in the middle of our journey with Emma, the point of this game is that you live a life as your mushroom daughter, you learn a lot, and then you play again. And you are trying to unlock more things by getting different endings, which is kind of a visual novel like trope, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But here's the thing, just in the demo alone, there's 30 endings that you can unlock.
I was going to say, it seems like you played a lot of this game.
The content is enormous. So my daughter playthrough took about an hour, maybe just over. And then I played about another half playthrough just to see some more stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I did all sorts of stuff. Like I learned what tyromancy is. That's divination with cheese, which is a real thing. I had to Google it. I had this whole like, okay, I found a different crone in the woods, and she told me, she's like, I'm going to tell you a story. And I was like, cool. And she's like, this is a really long story. Are you sure? And I was like, okay. Well, now I'm playing as a character in a story. And I literally probably spent 20 or 30 minutes as this character in the story, exploring this house, doing all these things, having a RPG battle.
I want to play this game.
This game was so cool.
We have to play it for the podcast.
Maybe. We can. This game was crazy. There's so much content.
Wait, did you ever get consequences from that original, like, I'll pay you way, way, way later?
Yeah. Do you want the spoilers?
Oh, maybe.
So I don't know what the ending is like every time, because at the end, I'll tell you right now, the witch came back and I had to fight her.
Oh, okay.
She came back, and for the pay up moment, I killed her, which I know is not something that you always will do.
Yeah.
I had to do plenty of choices and roll successfully. But of course I killed her because Emma is a badass.
Yeah.
And I had like magic skills that I had learned on my journey. Like this game was sick. But one of the coolest things is that like throughout this game, there's like references to other things. This is a whole world that you will really get to know and explore by replaying it a bunch. And there are secrets and references to things that you can do. At one point I fought a boar and I cut off its ear and it got away.
Wow.
And then I had this trait that was about this boar that it may come back or something.
For its ear.
It never came back in that playthrough.
Interesting.
So I don't know if I need to like have that happen, make different choices to make it come back, or if it's going to come back in a different playthrough. But honestly, knowing Alita, one of the developers in this game, these things are all on purpose. Everything is connected. The words are chosen carefully, which is why this game is really exciting, I think, because it's not just like a bunch of random stuff. It really isn't. There's kind of a plan and a place for things to fall in this world. Sure, there's random stuff because it's whimsical and funny, but there's also like an overarching something going on that you'll really uncover as you play a bunch of stories, which is cool.
Wow. I absolutely love this. I can't wait. Whether we play it on the podcast or not, I'm definitely playing it.
Yeah, I definitely think you should. And I think if this sounds interesting to anybody, check it out. I don't know really at its core, it's sort of visual novel, choices matter type RPG. And I don't know if that gameplay style is for me. I did have a fantastic time though, playing through with my partner, helping me make choices.
That's fun.
And it was a great time. I would do it some more. I don't know if I would do it by myself just because it's not really my style.
Yeah.
But it's really fun to unlock the colors. My second playthrough, I think I was red instead of yellow.
Oh, cool.
So everything was red. It's cool. It's a very unique, weird game.
Yeah.
My biggest complaint is several times the character referred to plants as plants like me. And to be clear, fungus are not plants, kids.
Oh boy.
So I might have to message Alita about that. So sorry to call them out in public like this, but
Wow.
good game. Cool.
Great. I can't wait to try that. Very cool.
Join us tomorrow for the next demo of 12 Days of Demos. Give the podcast 5 stars if you liked what you heard. You can email us with any comments, questions, or constructive criticism at letmebeyourgg@gmail.com. You can also send us any game requests if there is something you would like us to review. You can find us on Instagram at letmebeyourgg, and our Patreon can be found at patreon.com/letmebeyourgg. Thank you for listening. We can't wait to see you tomorrow, and thank you so much for letting me be your demo guide. GG, y'all.